At exactly 3:13 a.m., the world outside the last stop gas station ceases to exist. There is only the rain, the hum of the fluorescent lights, and the heavy weight of silence. Daniel Hayes knows this silence well. It's the sound of a life on pause. He stacks cans, drinks bitter coffee, and waits for a clock that refuses to move. But tonight, the silence breaks. The door swings open, not by a gust of wind, but by something heavier, something darker. A man stands there, drenched in a rain that feels wrong. He doesn't breathe. He doesn't blink. He only smiles. And then he asks the question that shatters reality. What year is this? The air in the station turns thin, like the atmosphere of a dead planet. Daniel looks at the clock, but the red numbers are trapped. 3:13. It is a loop with no exit. He looks at the stranger's feet. The water pooling on the tile isn't clear. It's thick and black, like oil from a machine that stopped running a century ago. The man places a coin on the counter. It isn't a quarter or a dime. It's heavy silver, dated 1924. It's a relic of a past that shouldn't be standing here. We need to go back, the stranger whispers. His voice doesn't come from his throat. It echoes from the corners of the room. Daniel reaches for his radio, for any sign of the outside world, but all he finds is static. A rhythmic, wet breathing fills his earbud until he rips it away in terror. He looks at the security monitor. On the screen, the counter is empty. Daniel is talking to a ghost. But when he looks back, the man is right there, his shadow stretching across the ceiling like a living thing. "Martha!" he screams. His voice is a thin reed in the dark. But Martha doesn't look at Daniel. She looks at the stranger with a face full of ancient, weary grief. She has been waiting for this night for 40 years. It's time, isn't it? The stranger's neck twists with a sickening crunch, a movement that no human spine could survive. Outside, the highway is no longer empty. A black car, a ghost from the 1940s, pulls into the lot without a sound. A woman steps out, her eyes as hollow as the man's. Daniel looks at the wall. On a missing persons flyer, he sees his own face. The date on the poster is 10 years into the future. "You can't leave, Daniel," Martha says. "You touched the silver. You accepted the payment." The coin on the counter begins to pulse with a cold blue light. As Daniel tries to push it away, black veins crawl up his arm, stitching themselves into his DNA. Explosive glass shattering, multiple palms pressing and sliding against window panes. The lights overhead shatter. In the darkness, the customers press their faces against the glass. They are looking for their new brother. The station isn't a building. It's a heart that needs a beat. Daniel's jacket falls to the floor, empty. His name is gone. The transformation is complete. A new figure stands behind the register, wearing a wet black coat. Martha looks at him and smiles. Her wrinkles vanish. Her burden is past. The clock spins wildly. Years of service pass in seconds. The shelves restock themselves with alien goods for travelers who have no homes. The original customer walks into the fog. His shift is over. He dissolves into the light, finally free of the 3:13 a.m. loop. Morning arrives, but the sun is a cold blue ghost. A modern SUV pulls up to pump number 4. A young man steps out, full of life and laughter. He walks toward the door. The bell above the entrance rings like a funeral toll. Daniel looks up. His eyes are hollow. His smile is frozen. "Welcome to the gates," Daniel whispers.
What year is this? The cycle begins again.
Who is Daniel Hayes, really? A man trapped in a moment, or a shadow that has always belonged here? And Martha, what ancient grief is she hiding behind that weary smile? What debt is she finally paying? Where are we? The answer will be clear next.